Hi, everyone. I brought a story about dark web. This story will freak your mind. So let's go. Dark web is the most secret place in the internet, where all the worst, bad and full of illegal things happen, in all over the world. For example, drugs dealing, and the drugs where you can't find anywhere. You can get it here. Child pornography, red rooms, kidnap any random person, and do live torture on them, and kill them alive. Hitman hire, make fake passport, fake driving license, get citizenship of any country, someone's credit card, email, banking details. You can buy any kind of guns, and many more such things that you would never have thought of. You will find such things here. You must be wondering, how can I say that is possible even though it seems impossible and illegal? But some strange mentality people are ready to pay any amount for this. And yes, you must also be thinking that it is quite risky. So how would someone buy this services? So why would someone put their bank details in it? 'Cause here everyone is a hacker. To avoid this, all the transactions here are done in bitcoins, digital currency, because it is almost impossible to find out any transaction of bitcoin, like who gave it to whom, etc. Some of you may probably know, the internet that we use daily is only 4 to 5%, and it's known as surface web, visible web, indexed web, indexable web, or lightnet. And 96% of it is filled with the entire deep web, where all those things are found which the private companies and the government cannot keep their data on surface web, such as government data, companies' financial and legal details and documents, medical records, etc. So, accessing the dark web is not an easy task. You will think that what is the big deal in this? I can just do myself right now by just going to Google, but the point is that Google does not index the websites of dark web and deep web. If I tell you in simple language, then you will not find the website of dark web on Google itself, and on any other search engine like Firefox, Bing, Internet Explorer or any such search engine, except only one which is called Tor browser, which also known as Onion Root browser, because this website occurs in the form of .onion root. Now let's come on the main story. So this incident is of 2001. At that time the speed of the internet connection in India was used to be very low due to dial-up internet connection. Like that time around 2G internet speed was using everyone in Mumbai, Maharashtra, and similarly Google and YouTube was also not so advanced. One day me and some of my friends were discussing on the topic of horror at my friend's house. And then a friend took out the topic of dark web. We talked a lot about this topic, and then after my curiosity to know more about dark web increased a lot, I knew a little bit about the internet, so I decided to access the dark web with all due care, and it was the biggest mistake of my life, which I still can't forget. In the beginning, I carefully searched the deep web for a month and a half, and after about 1.5 months, I started feeling that I have become quite expert in it, and now I can search anything, and that was my very big mistake. Then slowly I started entering the deep web, and slowly I started doing what I should not have done. I still remember that day. I was searching the deep web like daily at night, and while searching, it was around 2 o'clock in the night, and then I found a site where some dark web people were sharing their weird experiences. On that page, I started reading the experiences written by all the people out of curiosity. I found one of them was a person named Cursed to Death. I started reading the experiences written by that person. I started getting goosebumps, my body started fluttering cold. The man was not an ordinary common man, but a psycho killer. He had written that he killed a whole family, living about 2 kilometers from his house, by hitting him on the head with an axe, and had kidnapped a small child of them, and brought him to his house. I thought he wrote anything joking, but when I went to his second and third pages, and started reading, he had posted the dead photos of all the family members, who had killed by that person. My mind was shaken after seeing that. I got goosebumps on my whole body, and I was completely blank. I could not understand anything. He had put pictures of that families, of head cut into pieces with the axe. Seeing the pictures of blood in the whole room, I was completely shocked. I thought, who can do such a disgusting thing? And I had never seen anything like this on dark web, which I saw that day. And on his second page, he had written a lot about the kidnapped child being tortured alive in different ways and beating him brutally. And the surprising thing was that whoever was watching and reading this post there, all the people were praising and appreciating that psycho person, and all the people were enjoying those things. Seeing all this, I thought that enough is enough. I should stop all this now, and I started writing my experience response in that comment box. What a strange countenance this is. How can anyone like all these weird things? And I further wrote that I am going to tell all this to the cybercrime police. They will see all this further. After commenting all that, I logged out from the site and went to sleep after turning off the computer, and I tried to sleep a lot, but after seeing all that, I could not sleep for almost 2 hours. I was seeing those photos in front of my eyes, and I was being forced to think again and again that what was the fault of that family, and what about that child? Then it would be at some 3:30 in the night. I was sleepless. Then the sound of slapping loudly came at my door. I thought, who can come this late night? After some time again, the sound of slapping on the door came again. I got up and decided to open. And I opened and looked outside. There was no one out. I came back and slept again. After some time, I felt like going back to that site, and started thinking that who might have seen my comment, and who must have given their opinion on it. Someone must have written something for sure, or it must have been deleted. To see that, I turned on my computer, and went back to that site, but no one wrote anything on my comment, and didn't like and dislike by anyone, and no one deleted it. Just below my comment, there was only one link, and as soon as I clicked on that link took me to a page, and as soon as that page was opened, my whole body went numb. I got stunned out, and my head started spinning. Some time ago, the picture of my door opening and looking outside was on that site. And it was written under that photo, "Okay, if you tell the police, and you will also be killed like this." For the next 10 minutes, I was trembling looking at my photo. I could not understand anything. I was completely blank. The real meaning of fear I felt that night, I had never felt before. After that incident, I did not go out of my house for almost 3 months. Always thinking that they would try to kill me, and would kill me the same way as that whole family was killed. Even today, when I remember that night, my whole body gets goosebumps, and the whole body trembles. If you want to listen more horror stories, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.